Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Lenovo laptop. This is a Lenovo L560 laptop, and in this video I'm gonna go over how you can open it up and how you can boost up the performance on this laptop dramatically by upgrading the mechanical hard drive to a solid state drive, because they do give you a 2.5-inch mechanical hard drive, which is the bottleneck for this processor or for this laptop. By replacing that mechanical hard drive to a solid state drive, you're going to dramatically boost the performance, but the only thing you got to keep in mind that you have to back up your files, your data from the mechanical drive to an external hard drive, or get an adapter. And so once you do put the new SSD in, you have your external hard drive, you can use it as an external storage, plug it in and pull back your data from there. I'll leave the link for an enclosure for hard drives. You can use them, and that way you can take advantage of your mechanical hard drive as an external portable storage. Now, I also made a really short video how to create your Windows 11 or Windows 10 USB boot drive. I'll leave those links in the video description. And once you put the new SSD in here, you're not going to have any operating system, Windows or anything installed on it. You need manually to install it. I made another video how to install Windows properly on your laptop. I'll leave those links in the video description. In this video, I'm just going to cover how you can open it up and how you can remove the hard drives and how you can add them. All right, with all that said, let's get it started. First thing first, back up your files, power off the laptop, and you want to flip it upside down. You do not need to remove the battery at all, but for those people that are really paranoid, you could remove it by pulling these triggers away from each other and sliding back the battery. But you don't actually need to do the battery removal for hard drive upgrade or RAM. You're going to be using screwdrivers. You're going to be using an UFIXTEK screwdriver set. We're going to use a Phillips #1. And down here, we're going to remove, we're going to loosen up 1 screw, 2, 3 screws on the bottom cover in here. This is the L service cover. Because it has a little C-lock on them, it will prevent them from coming out. So you just have to twist and it will get released. So do that for all 3 of them. Also, if you like my videos and it's helping you, you can support the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. All right, once we loosen up all this screw, you can just grab the cover from here and then yank it up this way, and then you can release the cover. And in here, we already upgraded to a Kingston 500 gig SSD. And I'm just going to show you how to remove it. Or to remove it, you want to grab this plastic cover handle, and you want to pull it backward towards the front end of the laptop. And that way you can separate the connectors. And then all you do is you lift it up, and there you have it. Yours is not going to come like this, so give me a second. I'll just put a mechanical hard drive in here so you guys can see what you get originally. So yours would be something like this. So pretty much you're gonna face something like this. I'm gonna see with a different hard drive, different model, but it's gonna be a mechanical one. Same thing, pull back, lift it up, bring it up, and this is a 1 terabyte mechanical drive. And you need this caddy, plastic caddy. You can pull it out. It just pushed in. Pull it out, and then you can remove it. Just remember the way that it went in, it was like the SATA connector and the power connector is like that. So in the same way, you want to grab your solid state drive, doesn't matter what brand. I'll leave the link for a really good brands in the video description. In the Samsung, Evo, those are really good brands. But if you want to go cheap, you can go Kingston, or really cheap, go with an ADATA adapter. But this client has a Kingston. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you have the same orientation of the connectors. And you want to put the caddy, press the caddy right in the holes in the sides. All right, so what you want to do, you want to just slide it down here. And then you want to push it towards the connector and make sure it goes all the way to the inside the connector. Sometimes in some brands in here, down here, you want to see a plastic, bulk of plastic. You want to lift that plastic in order to be able to push back in some models. So I don't know, people already upgraded this one, so I don't know if they removed the plastic, they lost it. because it should have a plastic in here bumper to prevent from this hard drive sliding back. So if you have yours, just put something underneath and remove the plastic in order to be able to slide this hard drive back. All right. If you wanna, you can put up to 2 terabyte SSDs, or you can put a 2 terabyte mechanical hard drive, but I'll recommend you with an SSD in here. Once you have the new SSD in there, all you need to do is to grab the cover. You want to put this end of the cover right on the side of the bottom here on 45-degree angle. And then you want to bring it down. You want to push the front and the back corners. Make sure those clicks. And the last thing is to just go ahead and tighten up the screws. I'm going to right now put the USB boot drive in there and show you guys how to start the boot system. So here I have the USB boot drive. So pretty much what you want to do, you want to turn it on, plug in your USB that you created, push in, power on, and you want to press enter or F12. You want to press enter to interrupt. And in here it says F12 to choose temporary boot. F12. From the menu list you're gonna choose. Oh, I just pressed it. You're gonna choose your USB drive. Let me just shut it down quickly. I choose the hard drive, internal one. So we're gonna power on, and once we see the logo, we're gonna press enter. We press enter, and then we choose F12. And down here, we are gonna go cancel. If it doesn't show up because the USB boot in here doesn't work, you want to change the port. Remove it and try different port. Try the one on the right side. And then what you want to do, you want to Control Alt Delete and do the same thing again. It's not focusing. Press enter. F12. Okay, so you can boot up right through here. I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in the video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.